One thing I love about my Bible is the extra passage that comes in the books of it. I'm in Proverbs right now. This is about gossip. I was coming to God about self-control, and I came across 25:28. I'll show you 28 in a minute, but I wanted to point out this piece about gossip. It says, not only spreading of lies, but also the telling of partially or entirely true facts may yet fall under the wrath of God. So, sharing anything about a person that does not help or edify them may be considered gossip, okay? So, if we're talking about people and we are not using words to uplift them, to edify them, to bless them, it may be considered gossip because it's idle, it's useless, and it is just because. That is gossip. We are to edify one another and bless one another. Everything we do should be done to glorify Jesus Christ. Now, I'm going to take you to 25:28. Whoever has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls. So, another, I believe NLT says, a person without self-control is like a city with broken down walls. Basically, a city with broken down walls, anybody can go into that city. Anybody can. And so, if we don't have any self-control, anybody can affect us. I have been a victim of, well, I can't say victim, but I have experienced a lack of self-control where I was able to be inclined to act on the actions of others. So basically, I'm not practicing my self-control. I see someone doing that and it looks good to me, so I want to join in with it. For example, I stopped drinking 3 months ago. It's been a battle. I won't even hold you. I seen a couple of my associates drinking. I thought about it, and I had to tap into my self-control, but when I'm not practicing my self-control, it's easier for me to be inclined to act on what everyone else is doing. Because remember, what does it say? A person without self-control is like a city with broken down walls. And when you have broken down walls, anybody can get in that city. So we have to be mindful and to practice self-control. Whoever has no rule over his own spirit. So this is no self-control, no self-discipline. You're just going with the flow. A city broken down without walls. Anybody can get into that city. When we don't practice self-control, anybody can get into our spirit. We will be easily affected. We will be easily influenced by people, places, and things. And we will be more inclined to act on the actions of others. So when we're not practicing self-control and that guy calls your phone, you'll be inclined to text him back because you want him to come over. When we're not practicing self-control and that girl calls your phone, you'll be inclined to answer because you want her to come over. You want to go over there. But when we are practicing self-control and they call our phones, we see the phone and we hang it up. We decline the call. Just as an example. You understand? So self-control is extremely important today and yesterday and tomorrow. I just wanted to share that with you about self-control and also gossiping, practicing self-control and gossiping. And remember that, Sharing anything about a person that does not help or edify may be considered gossip. So be mindful of how you are speaking about people, talking about people, whether it's a coworker at work, whether it's family or friends, or just a random person. Be mindful of that. I'm going to continue to practice being mindful of that, and I want you to challenge yourself to do the same thing. Invite Holy Spirit in. With our flesh, it'll be so hard, but I promise, with Holy Spirit truly leading you in everything you do, makes your life so much more easier. Yes, we have to go through some of the same things Jesus did, and walking in faith and being a Christian is not easy. But when you allow Holy Spirit to lead you, it is easier. Like, I can't explain it, but only my true believers and knowers know. So God bless, and until next time.